Coach, opening thoughts on the win.
Oh, I've been in that spot before where you're the number one seed, and it's a really tough deal. And for us to come in and for us to get into this tournament by you guys hitting the walk-off, that's really the only reason we got in this thing. It's just really special, and I'm just really proud of our guys, because I think when you come into this situation, you kind of feel like you have nothing to lose, and we put together that one inning, and Cody was able to hold that team off, which is a very good team, and I'm just really proud of him the way he pitches for us.
Coach, in the second inning, I mean, single, just moving runners around, and then you get the double. If it goes any closer to being on the line, it's a foul ball.
Yes.
I mean, it's just one of those things. Is that kind of what this team has done this year?
In the past, I've had some power teams, but this team is just more athletic, and we're able to run, we're able to bunt, we're able to hit and run, and I think this team is just a little more scrappy in the fact that it's made me work more. I can't just sit back for the home run type thing, and so they've made me work, and I'm really proud of the way because that's really what we did, just what you said. We just kind of scratched those things together.
Yeah. Cody, looked like you were in complete control. Obviously, you were feeling good all day today, and
yeah, the coaches came to me earlier this week and asked me to bump up a start. So we took a long time trying to figure that out. It was actually yesterday when we figured out that I was going to go, and offense behind me. That's all I have to say about that. When guys came out today and hit the ball, Keith did really got a good job calling pitches for me, and Scott, the play he had in the outfield, threw out the runner at home. That was a big time play. He got us a little more momentum.
once you got a 6-run lead, you can almost not really relax, but you can go out there with a little more confidence, can't you? Challenge
just
a little
a little.
more.
I mean, in the playoffs and coming against, I think, third team in the nation, and we know they're a power team, 53 home runs, something like that, 54 home runs. We knew that 6 wasn't enough, and it wasn't. I mean, or it was, but
just
Didn't feel like
barely,
it.
right? Yeah. And Coach, after that second inning, Mesa's bullpen really came in and did a nice
Mesa's
job.
bullpen came in and did a good job, but Mesa's defense was excellent. The shortstop and even the second baseman made some good plays, and the center fielder, their defense was excellent. I thought we put some good swings together, but they made some very good plays. And that's baseball, and you live with that. But their defense was very good. The relievers that came in, did a good job. And I know Chris. And Chris has a nice team all the time, and so we knew we had to be ready to go. And in baseball, you get a few breaks here and there, and you get a good pitching performance, and sometimes that's what it takes.
Yeah. Obviously, the play at the plate was huge for you because it's like it took a perfect hit right to him, and
especially when you're not scoring, when they started
right.
shutting us down, and then for us to make that play, that's like you getting an RBI, because you took one from them, and so yeah, that was really big.
obviously gave you guys a nice little boost going back in,
Yes, ma'am.
just to kind of get this thing going. So,
Yes.
I mean, 4, 5, and 6 in this tournament win the first round. And I mean, Stan was saying earlier, this thing is so even that you got to feel like, hey, we're right there.
Yeah, it's South Central Regional is tough. All the years that I've been associated with it, it's a tough thing, and I don't think there's no gimmies in this thing, and you look at the teams and you look at the coaches that are on these teams. They're well coached. You better come ready to play, and then with that said, you got to have a few breaks go your way.
Cody, 132 pitches on how many days off did you have? 4. So it a little shorter than normal, but still, that's a lot of pitches on a cold night. But even in the last couple innings, you looked like you were pretty fresh out there.
Yeah, my pitches changed throughout the game, especially with this type of team. You couldn't ever fall into a rhythm with throwing like your curveball all the time. And early it was the curveball, then I had to go to the changeup, and then the 2-seam. It was just always having to change it up because them guys hit. I think I gave up 9 hits or something like that in 8 innings, and they were right there to win the ball game.
You see, knowing what they did Sunday, and it's like, and it's one of those things. I mean, and your reliever just came in and just was terrific. That's just.
as much as Cody pitched today, I just love Connor. Connor came from in a situation last year where he didn't get a lot of time. You know, we knew he had a good arm, and we recruited him. And Coach Ermis and him, my pitching coach, really hit it off, and he's really had some success here the last month. And I just love that kid because he's just ready to go now, and his success, I just love it.
He was very good.
Coach, just going with Connor in the ninth as opposed to Oscar, what was just behind the decision there with that? I mean, obviously Connor came in, and after Cody gave up that leadoff double, just came in and absolutely pounded the zone. Did that go into the decision to leave him out there?
No. Oscar's on our roster. He's on our 25-man, but we're just going to use him as a runner.
Okay.
He's nicked up a little bit, and so he's just on the roster as a runner. So that never came into play.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, I wish I could have brought that into play, but he's not able to throw right now.
Well, then it's got to be nice then to have a staff that's as deep as that, where you can lose a guy like Oscar and have Connor come in and throw two really strong innings.
The last month he's just been really good for us. I'm just so happy for that kid. I really am.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.